Ada for storming out when my girlfriend proposed on my birthday with a cake meant for someone else? Hey Reddit, I'm 28 and I'm still reeling from this mess and desperately need some honest perspective. I've always been a low-key guy, someone who values quiet celebrations and meaningful conversations over grand gestures. This year, for my birthday, my girlfriend Clara, 27, insisted on organizing an extravagant dinner. She booked a fancy restaurant I'd never choose myself and invited a crowd of close friends and family. It already felt overwhelming to me, but I wanted to respect the effort she'd put in, so I went along with it. I had no idea that special dinner would spiral into a moment I'd never forget, for all the wrong reasons. The evening started off well. Drinks were flowing, laughter was in the air, and I thought maybe stepping out of my comfort zone wasn't so bad. But then dessert arrived. The waiter brought out a cake, and instead of the anticipated happy birthday message, the words, "Will you marry me, Clara?" shouted back at me in bold red icing. I froze. My body refused to move, my mind raced, and my heart sank. Clara, tearing up and clearly ecstatic, whipped out an engagement ring in front of everyone. Before I could even process what was happening, her friends pulled out their phones, live streaming and filming the entire ordeal as if this was a scripted reality show moment. We had never seriously talked about marriage, not where, not when, not even if. And here I was living out a deeply personal moment as a spectacle for everyone except me. When I didn't answer, Clara laughed nervously and brushed it off, saying she wanted to surprise me and take control. But all I could feel was humiliation. I stood up, furious, and muttered, "This is my birthday, not your proposal show." Then I walked out. Clara's friends wasted no time in accusing me of being selfish and cruel, blowing up my phone with messages about how I humiliated her in front of everyone. Some went as far as to say I ruined a beautiful moment that she had carefully planned for months. My family was split. Some thought I had every right to leave, citing her insensitivity as a massive boundary violation. Others felt I should have stayed quiet, played along, and dealt with my feelings in private for the sake of avoiding drama. But the truth was even worse. Clara admitted she lied to the restaurant to secure a private room, calling it a creative event contest for a discount. And then came the real kicker. The cake wasn't ours. Yep. The restaurant mixed up orders thanks to her booking the wrong date. The cake was supposed to go to Linda, a woman celebrating her 50th birthday. Not only did Clara hijack my birthday with her proposal stunt, but now Linda was furious, threatening to sue the restaurant for ruining her celebration. Linda's divorce party cake is now infamous, turning into a local internet meme. The day after this disaster, I learned Clara had orchestrated more than just a surprise proposal. She'd planned a viral moment. She'd hashtagged the event Proposal Hijack and lined up posts to monetize the story. When I walked out, it derailed her narrative. But Clara didn't back down. Instead, she posted a tearful TikTok, framing me as the cruel boyfriend who left her in her most vulnerable moment. Her TikTok blew up, garnering 20K followers in less than a day. For her, it seemed this was never just about love or commitment. It was about growing her online brand at any cost. I love Clara, or at least the person I thought she was. But this spectacle didn't just feel thoughtless. It felt manipulative. She turned my birthday into a staged event for her social media following without my consent, lied to everyone around her, and prioritized public validation over genuine communication between us. Now I'm caught between my love for her and my deep distrust of her intentions. Was her grand gesture something I should have endured, or was leaving the only way to stand up for my own feelings? It's tearing me apart. Reddit, Ada for walking out of my own birthday? Or was Clara's surprise proposal a symptom of something far more toxic? To my social media friends scrolling through endless perfect proposal videos, this might look like another misunderstood moment caught online. But let me tell you, relationships aren't content. They're built on shared experiences, mutual respect, and authentic connection. Imagine yourself in my place, blindsided, cornered into a moment as intimate as a proposal without prior discussion, just for the sake of applause and likes. How does anyone feel loved in a situation like that? This wasn't just a misstep, it was a breach of trust. And trust isn't something you earn back with a hashtag. Clara's story isn't unique. More and more people are turning personal milestones into content commodities, manipulating moments to create narratives that get clicks. But what happens when someone opts out, when life doesn't go according to the perfect virality script? I didn't become the villain because of my actions. I became one because my refusal to play along messed with Clara's carefully curated digital story. And yet, looking back, I'm not sorry I walked away. I didn't walk out on Clara. I walked away from a situation that turned my private pain into public theater. So Reddit, as Clara stays with a friend and Linda plans her lawsuit over a cake gone wrong, I'm left with one burning question. What do we truly owe the people we love? Do we owe them silence in the face of disrespect, compliance when they cross boundaries, or do we owe them honesty even when it feels devastatingly hard? Because at the end of the day, love isn't supposed to feel performative. Love is about being seen and valued, not stage managed and sold. And maybe leaving that restaurant wasn't just about standing up for myself. Maybe it was about standing up for the kind of love I believe in, even if it means not having Clara in my life anymore. What do you think, social media friends? Where's the line between public and private in relationships? And most importantly, aita.